All right, if you can hear us, let's start
Hello.
from the home
Good
front.
morning.
Benga Olorunkwami, you are in Lagos, Nigeria, just like Demola. What was the, what would you say, I mean, what's the general reaction, especially for you? What has it been for you like since the results were announced earlier this morning by the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission?
For me, I feel that it is a victory for democracy. Nigeria has finally proven to the world that we are able to conduct elections and that there can be a transfer of power from one person to another, which is unprecedented as far as our democratic experiences in Nigeria are concerned. It is a victory for democracy all the way. It is a victory for the ballot box. It's a victory for the votes of the people, and it is an anticipation of change in this nation. People have said, and I agree, that a new dawn is here. You know that there is change. Nigeria, a new Nigeria has come. So I am happy. I am grateful for the statesmanship exhibited by the two contenders. It shows that our politics is evolving and our democracy has grown deeper. So I say kudos to all those who fought for democracy and those who continue to fight for democracy.
All right, Carol, you are in London. Now, what is the general feel? What are the comments you're getting around you there? I mean, outside the Nigerian community.
Harry, if you can hear us, that was for you.
Okay, we can also ask Victor the same question. Is Carol there? Okay, we can talk. We can ask Victor. Victor Bamishaye, you are in Ukraine.
Well, I see. It seems that we're not getting their signals at the moment. But Demola, you are there. Let's just come back to you. Apart from the victory, you say this is for democracy. What else? Now, looking forward, what else do you think can be done to further strengthen the electoral process of Nigeria?
Yes, I'm in Ukraine.
Oh, Victor.
Okay, that's Victor.
Hello, Victor.
Well, I think to further strengthen the electoral process, we have to ensure that the victories recorded in this election must be brought forward. Much as we are all happy and we all want to move on, you know, with the harmonization process, we must not forget that a lot of parties, a lot of people have said that there were electoral irregularities where they are. We had cases where the card readers failed at a point, and accreditation had to be done manually. I think going forward, we do not want a repeat of that. You know, in the coming election, which is also in the same 2015. There are also issues of underage voting and so on and so forth. I think these will have to be addressed. Of course, we are all eager to move forward. We are all happy that, contrary to what we had in 2000, mature display from all candidates this time around, especially, you know, the candidate who lost. So we are all happy and we want to move on. In the days to come, in the weeks to come, and in the months to come, I believe that we must continue to talk about the lapses of this election. You know, we must continue to talk about the loopholes of this election. It is not 100% for Professor Jega and INEC. It is an improvement, of course, but it is not 100%. So I think, you know, to deepen democracy, the electoral reforms must be made to stay, and the fact of making votes count must also be made an integral part of our democracy from henceforth.
All right, Demola. I mean, I'm talking about deepening our democracy. One of the messages we got, somebody talked about having a three-party system. Now, the ruling party is going to be the opposition party. How, because I mean, the normal things we've been seeing in Nigerian politics is the ruling party comes up and then we see a lot of people decamping, to that ruling party, and then the opposition loses power. How, in your view, do you think Nigeria can maintain a system where there's opposition, a strong opposition, so that at least our democracy will be balanced?
Ademola, that was for you. All right, Ademola, just before we come to you, it seems you're also having problems. Caro and Benga, I can see you guys have been sending
well, I
comments.
think it is important to give kudos to the ability of former Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the ability to sustain a party and build a party in the opposition. For the People's Democratic Party, I think it is going to be very important. And how the elections of April 11, how it goes, will signal PDP's ability to be in the opposition. I know that there are a number of PDP governors who are not coming up for a re-election. We have Governor Ayofayoshi of Ekiti. We have Governor Olusegun Mimiko of Ondo State. They are PDP governors at the moment, and they are not up for election this year. I also believe that, from the results of the last elections, a couple of states will become PDP states, on April 11. It will be important for us to maintain this two dominant party. It's a multi-party system that we run, but we have two dominant parties, admittedly, the PDP and the APC. The APC is about to become the ruling party. PDP's ability to survive in the opposition will depend on two things. One, it will depend on the ability of the governors on that platform to remain faithful to that platform. And two, it will depend on the tolerance of the coming government, the government coming into power, that is the APC government. It will depend on their ability to tolerate opposition. Because if we will not forget, under the PDP government of President Olusegun Obasanjo, we had a situation where Nigeria was almost becoming a one-party state, if not for the firmness.
All right, Demola, just hold your thoughts. We'll come back to you. But just before we go, I believe Benga can hear us now. Benga, if you can hear us, Demola has said quite a lot of things while you were trying to figure out your audio, but just in very few lines, kindly react to just some of the things he said.
If they are so bent.
Benga, if you can hear me now, kindly react in few words to what Demola just said.
And that two-party system is quite effective for us.
Yes,
okay, I think this will. Do keep on sending us your comments, your mails, your Facebook messages, your tweets, and of course the pictures and videos. Don't forget that you can also make it with the videos. Let's see how you are reacting to the results of the presidential election and the whole process, and of course moving forward, because we can't just stay here and celebrate.
Yeah.
We're moving forward.
Exactly.
The world is moving. I mean, there's agenda setting for the new government.
Yeah.
There were promises made. I mean, I would
and
really
those
love.
promises need to be fulfilled.
There was a manifesto.
Absolutely, and that has to be carried out as well.
Exactly. So, I mean, if Nigerians say we want to deepen our democracy, that our votes must count, it doesn't just end at the ballot box. Like one of the messages said, we have to follow up and ensure that promises made are kept. Well, I think that's a nice place to end it.
Absolutely. So thank you for watching Polstream. I'm Victor Matthias.
And I'm Amy Thompson. The political business is coming up next, still in the Nigeria 2015 studio.